Well, I hope I can stay steady enough, but this is just off the farm site. This guy's been hanging out all day. He's actually just munching on a crab right now. He just dove down. That's a sea otter. Beautiful evening out here at the farm. This is Kyuquot Sound. Kyuquot Seafoods. Integrated multi-trophic aquaculture site. Nice evening in late May. And yeah, just had our little otter friend, sea otter. He was very close before. I'm just trying to see him. Munching on a crab. He's about 50 yards, I guess, away. Rolling over and washing all the junk off. Have another little munch. Doesn't take them very long to demolish a crab. And he's cleaning his plate. Drop that one. And he's off for another one. And he'll probably be down for a couple of minutes. And he'll come back up with another one right away. They're funny creatures, they can eat all day. When it's very still calm, you can almost see where their bubble trail goes down to the bottom. It won't take him very long and he'll be back up with another one to trough. Voracious eaters. Probably eat 3 or 4 times their body weight a day. So while we're waiting for him to come back up, I'll tell you a little bit about this site. This is a multi-trophic aquaculture site. It's a research and development site on the west coast of Canada for aquaculture. And the idea is basically to create an ecosystem much as you see in the environment. So on the right hand side we've got a normal sort of a fish farm set up, 50 by 50 pens that are about 60 feet deep, and inside those pens are black cod. The apparatus you can see in the background there is a grading and sorting table set up where we uplift the fish through with water and onto a table to grade. So that's the fin fish component of the integrated multi-trophic aquaculture, or if you like to call it polyculture, really. Same thing, it's just a fancier name. So the poles that you can see there are poles that we use to lift and lower sea cucumber cages that we've got suspended underneath the fish cages, because sea cucumbers actually eat solid waste. We don't like to call it waste. We like to call it nutrients. However, in the wild, that's what sea cucumbers eat, so we've got them suspended underneath the cages and are tracking their growth. So you got fish as the main, I guess, nutrient producer, and then you've got sea cucumbers underneath. If we pan slowly out to the left here, that compressor is what runs the uplift for handling the fish. Further to the left here is a scallop system, or a shellfish system, called the sea system, designed by Dr. Stephen Cross, who is our boss and main science guy for the site. And so what that system is built for is to grow shellfish in. At present we've got mainly scallops in there. You can see a bunch of scallop nets there that, oh, our buddy's back right here. Have you got another crab? Oh yes, instantaneous, no problem to these guys. Oh, he's got two. Hopefully you can hear the crunching. What a guy. Sorry about the shakiness, he's a little further away. Let's see if I can get my camera back on him again. They're cute. In the mornings, they can be right beside the house. So, back to the tour. Maybe he'll come in closer while I'm sitting here quietly. So we were talking about the scallop system, that's called the sea system, and that tower has hand crank winches on and allows you to work the scallops up and down and break the densities, etc., down to good optimal numbers in the cages. Also in there at present we're having there's a trial going on of co-culture of mussels inside nets, and to keep the nets clean, Andrea, who's running the project, has introduced a bunch of urchins. Now that video and some of that footage is available on my YouTube site here. So obviously on the west coast of Canada here, especially with our little buddy the shellfish muncher, that's the idea of that. So to grow mussels inside long lantern nets and then have sea urchins keeping those nets clean. So the mussels and scallops, and we've also had oysters here, and looking to do cockles, will all take up different little fine particulates of nutrients coming off the fish. As it flows through the farm, then those particulates get picked up by those animals, the shellfish, and of course mussels pick up a different size than scallops, and like a different depth as well. Mussels like to be at the surface, scallops like to start at about 5 meters. So from 5 meters down it's scallops, and from 5 meters up it's mussels. So once the nutrient flow from the fish has come right through that system and passed through the scallops, and they move out, and the water actually moves through our farm from right to left as you look at it, and then sort of toilet bowls a little bit out in the bay here and comes back around by the house here and then exits. So to the right, to the left out there is also kelp, and kelp picks up nitrates, ammonia, fish pee. So all those little black bobbers there have a 40-meter line of kelp on them, extending back to the system at 5-meter depth and picking up nitrates. So that's the gist of the integrated multi-trophic aquaculture setup, and this has been 3.5 years in development. And my name is Rusty Smith. I'm the production manager. The idea is Dr. Stephen Cross, and we're slowly getting there towards the future of green aquaculture.